What is up, everybody? My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed. In today's video, we are going to be talking about why starting your business in the spring is a terrible idea and why you should never do it. But before we get into that, I do want to show you guys something cool that I've been working on. I've been playing around with this hard close strategy with regards to running Facebook ads, and it's helped me close a bunch more jobs, especially with people who are on the fence with getting the service done. And if you guys have ever run Facebook ads before, you know how it can be. Some people are hot, some people are cold, but I showed this exact hard close strategy in the last Inner Circle call that we did. I showed examples of it. I showed 3 different people that I had closed through text message that equated over $10,000 in jobs. And you guys know we land big jobs because I'm showing you guys all the time on the channel. But if you want to see the exact hard close strategy, as well as be able to copy word for word what I'm texting in these messages to convert people through Facebook ads, check out the first link in the comment section and the description. Since the call, a bunch of guys have been killing it. One guy landed a job that was over $700 using the hard close method. Another guy landed 2 jobs. One was $500. So like I said, if you want to learn, first link in the comment section and the description. Join the group, get on the calls. You can watch the previous backlog of calls, as well as there's course strips and a bunch of other cool things with regards to the group. But with that said, let's go ahead and get into the video. So why is spring a bad time to start? I know what you guys are probably thinking, Justin, you're an idiot. Spring is when everything picks up, when we start landing jobs, when the phone starts ringing, when everything is going great. Well, I'm not talking about spring, the time of year. I'm not talking about February, March, April, May. I'm using spring more as a metaphor. Spring is the time when everything is convenient, when everything falls into place, when you have your equipment, when you've watched enough videos, when everything is going to go perfect. If you haven't started your business yet, you're probably waiting for spring to start. You're waiting for the right time. Therefore, right now, you're in winter. Because if you're not in spring, you're in winter. Winter's cold, winter's harsh, nothing's growing, it's hibernation time. You stay inside because that's where it's nice and warm. And your mindset's like, when I get this piece of equipment, I'll be ready. When the weather gets right, I'll be ready. When I watch a few more videos, I'll be ready. When I quit my job, I will be ready. The problem is that it's always winter. It'll never be spring. And that's why I wanted to make this video. You literally have to make your own spring. And I'm going to tell you guys an example of how I created my own spring. And this doesn't just include people who are just starting, right? We're all in winter. We all have things that we know we need to do, but we put them off for another time. Things that would grow our business, things that could make us more money, things that if we did them and we didn't wait would probably even change our lives. If you're waiting for the stars to align and the feeling to be right and for the approval of those around you, you will never get started. You'll never do the things that are going to push the needle, the things that need to be done, the things that are going to create change in your life, right? We all have these things. I'll give you guys an example of what my winter was. I always wanted to make this YouTube channel, the YouTube channel that you're watching right now. I wanted to document the journey years before I actually did it, but I let excuses get in my way. I said, well, I don't really have a good camera, so I need to get a good camera. And then it was like, well, I don't really have the right computer for editing. And then like, what software am I going to use for editing? I'm not even sure how to edit videos. And what am I even going to make videos on? What am I going to talk about? Who's going to want to even listen to what I have to say? What do I really even know? And what are my friends and family going to think whenever they see me making YouTube videos, like talking about things that I'm doing? That was my winter. My winter was the battle between the thing that I wanted to do, the thing that I felt a pull towards, my passion, the thing that I knew was could really move the needle in my life, the thing that I looked at other people doing and they were having success and they were doing the things that I wanted to do, but I continued to let excuses, I let things get in my way. I wasn't taking action toward what I wanted to do. And so the whole time I was in winter. I was uncertain. It was a time of inaction. I wasn't taking action. I wasn't trying to get the camera. I wasn't just making it work with whatever I had. It was a time of waiting for something that may never come to give you the go ahead to go ahead and do what I needed to do. So how did I get out of it? I took action. I recorded a video, and then I didn't do another video until 2 years later. One day I looked up and I saw that the video that I had done had 30,000 views on it. And I was like, wow, I could probably do this again. Like, I'm still flipping cars. Let me make another flipping cars video. So I said, you know what? I need to take action. I need to do this. And by that point, I was hungry enough. I was like, I'm tired of wasting time. I knew that if anything was going to change, it would need to start with me. I was going to have to take massive action, and so I did. I put my head down and I made video after video after video after video for 3 years to build this channel. What you guys are watching right now is a culmination of 3 years. And it's a culmination of even before this, because I had channels before this and I did things before this, before I even got to this point in the progression. But I get people that comment all the time and they say, dude, like your channel exploded overnight. You're doing so great. It's awesome. But they didn't see that first year and a half where I put out video after video after video after video. No one watched. No one cared. I'd get like one comment, a couple likes on it. Or the days where, I'd go to school and then I'd get out and then I'd go wash all afternoon and then I'd come back home and then I'd edit all night and then I'd wake up and I'd do the whole thing over again every single day. I was thinking of content. I was listening to people who were doing what I wanted to do all the time. I surrounded myself with it. I engulfed myself with it, but my channel blew up overnight. It didn't. It was like the culmination of so much. It was the culmination of every video that I did that never did anything, and every idea that I had that didn't go anywhere, and every time that I tried to execute something and it didn't turn out the way that I planned, but I kept molding and I kept shaping and I kept tweaking until we finally got some success. I went through the winter for a long time to create my spring, which is what people see now. They congratulate you when you've hit that spring, when they see that success. You're doing so good now, Justin. You're doing great, man. How'd you get to 400,000 subscribers? I went through the winter for so long that now it is spring. So all that to say, we must create our spring instead of wait for it. So if you're currently putting off building your business, or you're currently putting off getting started, or even if you're putting off something within your business like hiring or getting a new piece of equipment, just know that it'll never be the perfect time. It'll never be the spring. You must create the spring. It is always winter. So act now. Create your spring, and if you made it this far in the video, comment down below spring and I will hashtag you a real one. My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed. Get started, get going, let's take action, and let's build it, baby. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.